thread, though, is that we all deserve recovery. No matter your height or weight or body shape or size, no matter what behaviors or thoughts you struggle with, you deserve to recover. You deserve to accept yourself and like yourself and, yes, even love yourself. This book is for you. I want it to help you. That's because you are important. You deserve to listen to this message and apply these lessons to your life. Let's get started. A note about language. First of all, I want to emphasize that language, including terms to describe specific populations, is always changing. Words that were once seen as insults are now embraced, and new words are always being added. For many groups, certain terms can be contentious, embraced by some and rejected by others. Throughout this book, I did the best I could to use terms that would be as clear and welcoming as possible. However, it is possible that some people will have a problem with words I use in this book, and two in particular. 1. Queer. Queer is a term with a long and complicated history. It's been used as a slur, but it's also been used in an academic sense and as an identity. Some lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, intersex, asexual, aromantic, or pansexual, LGBT, QIAP people also identify as queer, and some don't. Some people feel comfortable using queer as an umbrella term. Some prefer an acronym like LGBTQIAP+, or something else. After listening to a number of people who identify as queer and/or LGBTQIAP+, I've decided to use queer as an umbrella term for a group of people, including those who identify as lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, non-binary, questioning, asexual, aromantic, and pansexual. 2. Fat. Fat is another complicated word. Many people see fat as an insult and a cruel thing to call someone. However, like queer, fat has been reclaimed by fat acceptance activists who embrace the word fat and encourage others to use it in a descriptive, positive, or neutral way. Many people prefer it to terms like overweight or obese, but not everyone does. While some people find the word fat empowering, many others still find it hurtful. That being said, after listening to fat activists, I believe that using the term fat rather than overweight or obese is the most respectful thing to do. So when you see fat used throughout the book, know that I am using it as a descriptive term, not as a negative term, nor as a way to insult any group of people. Also, please note that my use of queer and fat doesn't mean that all the people interviewed in this book would agree with my usage of terms. Introduction. My journey. How it started. There was a voice in my head for 12 years. More than that, actually. It told me what I should eat and how long I should exercise. It told me that sleep made me lazy and that my body was a work of art I needed to perfect. It told me that I was my body, that everything else about me, my interests, my family, my friends, and my health, didn't matter. All I had to do was be skinny, and the world would fall into place. It will be easy, the voice said. It will be the best thing you'll ever do. There wasn't a real voice in my head, but it felt that way sometimes. My anxiety when I didn't listen to that voice felt real too. The anxiety took over my body, making my stomach cramp and my head whirl and my body tense up. Every cell in my brain was devoted to worrying about my body and what I looked like. I hated it. I loved it. My eating disorder wasn't my first experience with anxiety or obsession. I had always been a high-strung child. I had friends and had fun and got dirty. But part of me was always worried about something. How my socks didn't feel.